What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you our Week 2 battle for the NCP. We are playing against VEPSIS and the Helsinki Hydreigon's, the coach that knocked us out of the playoffs last season. It's okay though, we got him back with knocking him out of the BBR playoffs. Unfortunately, it didn't go the way we wanted to, and neither did it for VEPSIS and the NCP. But at the end of the day, still an amazing competitor. Always a great game against him. Sometimes we get destroyed, sometimes we beat him, and just hoping not to get stalled out this game. That's the big thing. I don't want to lose to stall. I don't want to lose to fat, and hopefully we can play around that. I do want to say this is my second take at recording this. I actually recorded it before we had played, full transparency here, and the footage, I had my my in-game audio on my Switch. It was playing, and it played so loud that it's just, you cannot hear a single word I am saying. So this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing it this way, but I'll do it just as I normally would have, okay? Just so you guys know, this is before the game, so maybe there's some foreshadowing, who knows, but we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and jump into it. You guys will start seeing his team right about now. Tyranitar, Slowking, Galarian form, the bane of my existence. I think I actually said those exact words when it was the previous recording. Slowbro and Mienshao, his regenerator core, the foursome of regen Pokemon, is here. He also has his mascot Hydreigon, the Nidoking as well. Registeel, a Pokemon he has used extremely well, so we'll see if that comes. Arcanine, Whimsicott, and then Sableye and Dunsparce are kind of like meh, but hey, if Sableye comes, great. Dunsparce is a bad mon in this matchup, but I mean, it's VEPSIS, you never know. Regardless, I definitely think we have some ways around this matchup. I have a few things I'm expecting him to bring. I'm definitely expecting an Assault Vest Galarian Slowking. I'm expecting boots on Tornadus. I'm expecting Rocky Helmet on Slowbro. I'm expecting a Life Orb or Leftovers Hydreigon. It's a set of variants, potentially physical with Dragon Dance. Nidoking with Rocks, of course, Life Orb as well. If Mienshao comes, it's going to be either boots or Assault Vest for sure. And then it's either going to be, well, there's those 6 there, and I think Whimsicott can come potentially over something like the Mienshao or the Hydreigon. And Hydreigon kind of, but it doesn't have the greatest matchup against me because of my Sylveon, but you guys will see, it's not the best as well. So that's kind of what I'm expecting here. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the team that we're bringing to this battle, and starting off with our Zapdos here. Now Zapdos is fantastic in this matchup because he literally has one flying resist, and that is the Registeel. And because that is the only reason why I expect Registeel to potentially come. It came to 0 of my mocks because I do have the Sand Core of Excadrill and T-Tar. I do have an Urshifu here as well, which can really wear it down, so I don't expect it to be coming. But hey, it's VEPSIS. We'll see. He probably has a way around it, so I mean, it is what it is. But Zapdos is phenomenal here because of that flying typing, and because of the fact that we can fire off hurricanes are going to be super powerful against this team. Could be absolutely amazing for us. We also have Discharge too. Now Discharge is great because we can paralyze things that would be normally faster than us, something like the, I don't know, maybe he expects me to go for maybe a U-turn or something on his Mienshao, and he goes for a Rock Slide or a knockoff trying to get chip damage off of my Zapdos. Then we can go for a Discharge and maybe we paralyze it. That'd be awesome, right? It also allows us to potentially paralyze something like the Tornadus as well. Paralyzing the Slowking Galarian form too is really good too, because we want to make sure that we can weaken it, and if it gets paralyzed, it can't fire off attacks as much, and I do expect it to be an offensive, or not offensive, but a Assault Vest, excuse me, Slowking. So if we can paralyze it, force it to not go for attacks, we switch out into another check, we'd be in a really good position there, of course, and it also hits things for really good damage like the Arcanine. Potential paralyzing chance on the Registeel is beautiful, and I saw this, I mentioned this as well in the previous recording, but I saw this in Shuckle King's power rankings. Shuckle ranked him number 1, which is completely fair. VEPSIS' team is absolutely nuts. It's insane. It's a really good team. But he said, like, the reason why it's okay to have only 1 flying resist here is because, I'm paraphrasing, of course. This is not exactly what he said word for word, but it was something along the lines of, it's not bad, not terrible at least, that he only has 1 flying resist because he has the best flying type in Tornadus Therian, which is true. But we have Zapdos, which Zapdos can really check Tyranitar very effectively. It has to run like knockoff and get up rocks against me, and it has to like Toxic me or something as well. And even then, Discharge is going to be doing a ton of damage to it, if not OHKOing it, and potentially paralyzing it too, which means that it literally cannot beat Zapdos after the fact. It cannot. So there's that. We resist its Hurricane, we resist the U-turn, and we can potentially get the static off on it as well. And it's just a really good time all around. We underspeed it too. Underspeeding the Tornadus is huge in this matchup, so just want to point that out. Underspeeding it with Zapdos is very big. What we have the investment for on the Zapdos is we have speed for Nidoking plus modest Hydreigon. We also take a timid Life Orb Hydreigon's Draco Meteor from full, and like I said, he has 1 flying resist, and also we take a modest Life Orb Nidoking's Ice Beam, or an Adamant Life Orb Rock Slide from full as well. And the boots are there, of course, to make sure we don't take any damage from rocks. That is the big thing. It's a very good set, and ideally can help lead us to victory. Our next mon is going to be the Tyranitar here. Reptar makes its season debut with the Smooth Rock Crunch, Rock Blast, Low Kick, and Stealth Rock. Now, the Low Kick here is fantastic because not only does it hit the Hydreigon for super effective damage, not only does it hit the Dunsparce for super effective damage, it also hits the Registeel for 120 base power attack, and that is huge. Even like a physically defensive Registeel takes a really big chunk of damage from the Low Kick, which is amazing. Other than that, Crunch is beautiful for the Slow Brothers, the Slowking and the Slowbro, which is amazing. It hits the Nidoking as well for fantastic damage, and the Tornadus as well, just in case. And then Rock Blast is there because if we need a way to hit the Hydreigon on switch or make a prediction, the Whimsicott as well, the Arcanine, for example, we have options. And then finally, rocks are super valuable because I do have a way to get rid of the boots on the Tornadus this week, and that's very good. If we can get rid of boots or assault vests or I don't know, rocky helmets, whatever the case may be, then rocks are going to be such an amazing factor, such a big factor, because the Slowbro and the Slowking, they gain back 33% of their health every turn on, 33% of their health every time they switch out because of Regenerator. With the rocks, they'll only be getting back 25% because they take 12% on entry. That's a massive difference because it changes a lot of 2 KOs to, well, it changes a lot of potential, let's say, I think it would have been 3 KOs into 2 KOs, and that's very valuable for me, so I can definitely work with that for sure. The investment on this T-Tar, I love the investment on this T-Tar, it's great. We always 2 KO a max defense, max HP Slowking, no matter what. Again, I don't expect that to be the case, but we also have more attack investment than needed because we want to make sure that with our 100 attack and our Adamant Nature, we always 2-hit KO a Slowbro with our Sand. Guaranteed. It's gotta go for like body press to get a KO on us, and even then, it may not be guaranteed to KO. I might be thinking stupidly, but I don't know if it's guaranteed. I have to double check that, but regardless, I mean, the game's already happened, but I should double check that anyways, just to make sure I know for the future, but that is important to note. We also have enough investment on this set so that we're not OHKO'd by no attack Arcanine's close combat, even though I don't expect it to come. It's just still something I need to prepare for just to be safe. We have speed on the set for modest Slowking or Slowbro, again, just in case, because VEPSIS is the type of person who will run a Choice Scarf Galarian Slowking. Yeah, that's the thing, he did that. Just letting you guys know, just to let you know, that's what he actually did. Crazy. Regardless, the rest is put into my special defense for something like Tornadus, Nidoking, or Hydreigon, even though I understand fully that all 3 of those get access to superpower and can OHKO my Tyranitar from full. So we have to be careful from that, but that is the point. It is here to get up Sand, to weaken things with the Sand chip, but also to make sure we have enough speed and potential power for our Excadrill going forward. Our next mon is going to be said Excadrill here with the Chople Berry this week. We are running Earthquake, Ironhead, Rock Blast, and Swords Dance. It's a really strong set. Again, if we can get rid of his immunities to ground, we're in an amazing position because he really only has the Slowbro to deal with us. And if we get the +2 on the switch, then we'll take any hit he wants to go for. The thing that does the most amount of damage to us is Scald because of our Chople Berry. Scald is the best play because there's a chance to burn us here as well, but Chople Berry could do, not Chople Berry, what am I saying? Body Press could do a lot of damage as well if he's physically defensive. We do have the Chople Berry for that though, so we'll take the hit, no problem. And if we can fire off 2 +2 Earthquakes, oh baby, we have the Sand Chip as well. We'll get 6% on entry, we'll get 6% the turn after we attack as well. It is going to do so much damage. Basically, Excadrill at +2, it allows us to kind of go for game, and that is what we want to do. We might have to make some predictions. I definitely can see VEPSIS just switching around between Hydreigon or Tornadus and the Slowking, or Slowbro, excuse me, and the reason for that is because he wants to be able to gain back health from Regenerator, but he also wants to stall out Sand turns, and that's exactly what he does, so I definitely think it's going to be a possibility for him. We'll see what happens, but at the end of the day, he's got to get the predictions right. It's going to be a lot of 50-50, so we'll see what happens. And I can tell you guys right now, the game is super, super exciting, and I'm hoping that you guys see how good the Pokemon that I mentioned can be. And like, you're going to see, his team is incredibly bulky. It really is. It's tough to break, and we'll see if we can actually break it or not. But moving on, our next mon, actually I should mention a few things first about our Excadrill too, I just forgot. The speed on the set is for Nidoking and Modest Hydra as well, and in Sand we have speed for Scarf anything, and with our Chople Berry, we take Modest, or when I say not Modest, we take Jolly Mienchao's Close Combat after Rocks. We do not take High Jump Kick after Rocks, I just cannot invest in that. But it is what it is. Moving on, our next mon is the Dragalge here. Now, Dragalge is making, I believe, its season debut as well. Sludge Wave, Dragon Pulse, Focus Blast, and Flip Turn. Our dual stab hits everything for the most amount of damage possible, except for the what is it called? The Hydreigon and the Registeel. Both get hit better by Focus Blast, but we're not clicking Focus Blast against the Hydreigon, we're clicking Dragon Pulse. So Focus Blast is there specifically for the the Registeel, and even a special defensive Registeel is taking like 40% from Focus Blast. So if we can connect our Focus Blast, that's amazing. We have Flip Turn there for momentum, obviously, and we have the Assault Vest there because we want to be able to take hits from the Hydreigon. I can actually take a couple hits from Hydra, which is nice. We take Hurricanes from Tornadus, we can take Psychics from Slowbro and Slowking, some Scalds and whatnot. We take pretty much any hit from Whimsicott, excuse me, so that's the big thing. We can actually take an Earth Power from the Nidoking too, because Dragalge actually has really good special defense. Its highest stat, 123, is really, really good special defense. But yeah, the set, it has speed for 12 speed Registeel. We have stabs that hit everything better than coverage does, except for Focus Blast and Registeel, like I had already said. We take a Jolly Scarf, Mienshow's Earthquake after Rocks, and then I put the rest into my my special attack, and we also do take a Timid Hydrous Draco Meteor after Rocks as well. It's a really good set. I basically, every time I bring it in, I'm expecting the Slowking to come in, and that's problematic, so I kind of have to deal with it in a different way by going into my final mon or my Reptar, the Tyranitar. So ideally we can kind of do that, and we'll see what happens. If we break his team effectively, then this set really goes in, and if he doesn't bring the Registeel, then we should be in a fantastic position to just click Sludge Wave pretty freely against absolutely anything, and that's an amazing, amazing option that we have. Our next mon is going to be MattOshea, the Urshifu, here with the Protective Pads, Surging Strikes, U-Turn, Drain Punch, and Poison Jab. Poison Jab is there specifically for the Whimsicott. I literally do not need anything else on this. I don't. It'd be nice to have other coverages, but I don't need them. Surging Strikes is there, obviously, as a way to hit everything, but the problem is I'm expecting a not Protective Pads, a Rocky Helmet Slowbro, so pads are kind of necessary here, and it's necessary to keep the momentum up for me. And it does give him some information if he is Helmet that we are pads, and it does not return that favor to us. We don't know right away, okay, oh, your opponent is trying to inflict Rocky Helmet damage, but Protective Pads protects you from that. No, we don't get that information. So we kind of have to U-turn around a lot. Slowbro is going to be expected to be coming in like in a lot of different situations. If we can get a situation where it's going to be Hydreigon against Urshifu, then we're in a great spot. If we get a situation where it's Mienshao or Nidoking against Urshifu, we'll take whatever hit comes out. We just go for a U-turn, and if he doesn't switch out into Slowbro, and we go for Surging Strikes, we get a KO. Literally everything else other than Slowbro is like destroyed by strikes. So we're in a really good position with that, of course. Ideally, we can make it work for us. And honestly, it can just pivot around a lot of different things and get us into positive matchups against the Slowbro, like our Tyranitar or our Zapdos, for example. So we'll see what happens there. The speed on this set is there for the Nidoking and Modest Hydreigon. You're going to see a trend there. That is the speed we have for a lot of different things. We also take a Timid Hydrous Draco Meteor from full. That's why we have the investment in our HP and our special defense there. So yeah, very good set here. Ideally going to be fantastic for us. We'll see what happens. Moving on, our next mon, our final mon, is going to be Universal, the Cofagrigus. Now that's making its season debut as well. Originally I had Dugtrio on the set, Alolan Dugtrio that is, but that's a terrible matchup. It really is not great. So it's not a great matchup. Cofagrigus brings his team together. Without Kofag, I don't think we'd have a shot at winning this game. I'll be honest. This thing is so good for us. So if we can make sure that we can weaken things, get rid of items with the knockoff, that's amazing. Body Press is there as a way to hit Hydreigon for super effective damage, making it a bit harder for it to set up, and then I can just whittle it down with Sand Chip after the fact as well. And then Shadow Ball hits things for super effective damage because he really only has like 1 Ghost Immunity in the Hydreigon, and then one resist in Hydreigon, 1 immunity in the Dunsparce. That's it. That's all he has. So we can recover back HP with Pain Split, we can annoy him with Shadow Ball and Knockoff and Body Press, and we can cause a lot of problems. This set does take a timid, non-boosted Hydreigon's Dark Pulse after Rocks as well, so in case we are out of range, we can fire off the Body Press. If he goes for a Dragon Dance or something, then okay, that's fine with me, you're not going to kill me anyway, so I can just Body Press pretty freely there. And yeah, that's the thing. And originally I had to Protect on Tyranitar over Rocks, but because we're running Knockoff, and we can get rid of Boots, then Rocks are just have so much more utility, and if I can knock off items with this, it is going to be so good. So we'll see what happens, guys, but that is going to be our team for this week's battle. Ideally, we can get some W's, and the biggest reason I forgot to mention, we're bringing Kofag because Mienshao is a huge problem. That's one of the biggest reasons we're bringing it. So Mienshao could be coming in, U-turning around, being annoying, getting Regenerator health back, and if we can make sure that Mummy is active, so if anything goes for a U-turn against us, then it loses Regenerator, so it won't get the recovery back on entry. And that's massive. That's absolutely massive. So yeah, that's going to be our team, guys. Let me know what you guys think about the battle in the comments section down below. Of course, the secret word for today's game is going to be chocolate. Shout out to, I can't remember who it was. I might post the comment on the screen, but chocolate was one of the comments that was posted when I asked what the favorite foods was from the BBR finals. But yeah, guys, let's hopefully get a W here and go to 2-0 in the season. That'd be absolutely amazing. A great way to start off our run in the NCP. Let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, everyone, we are back. And this is Matt from the future because I had my audio way too loud. But looking at the team that he was bringing, the one thing I want to point out is that he did not bring the Mienshao. I was so confident that Mienshao was going to be coming, and the fact that Registeel came is unfortunate. It really does suck. I was hoping that it wouldn't. We do have quite a way around it. I think on our team we have Urshifu with Drain Punch, we have Focus Blast on Kelpo, we have Earthquake on Toph, and we have a Low Kick on Reptar, all that hit it for super effective damage. So ideally we can get the KO on that Registeel, and then Zapdos with Hurricane can go in. The Slowking is there, the Galarian Slowking is there, and that to me is his check to my Zapdos. I don't think it's going to be the Nidoking. I don't think it's going to be the Registeel. They can be very annoying. Honestly, I'm just hoping that we can kind of beat down the slow brothers and then put in a lot of work. Once they're gone, our team puts in a lot of work. Like Urshifu goes in once the slow bro and the Tornadus are gone. So if we can get those gone, that goes in. But we're going to go ahead and lead off here with Universal, the Cofagrigus, I believe. And this thing honestly is a phenomenal matchup against everything on his team. We knock off all the items, we take any singular hits. We're just going to be in a phenomenal position all around with that as our lead. And ideally, fingers crossed, we can get the W. It's going to be the end of my time here in a second because we're about to hop into the battle where I realized that the audio was kind of loud. But let's have a good game. Good luck, have fun to VEPSIS, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the battle of my game capture. So I'm going to lower that. And hopefully that is low enough. Okay. Lin, that is going to be Registeel. Yeah, so that makes sense. That's fine with me. We can knock off the item and kind of go from there. So let's go for the knockoff, and then we can body press, see what he wants to do. Imagine he gets up rocks here, but wow, so he goes for Toxic and we dodge. That's great for us. And we get rid of, what, leftovers? Yeah, leftovers. So we don't want to be Toxic, but it's not the end of the world. Let's take a look at Cofagrigus against Registeel. Do we think physically defensive? Do we think specially defensive? What are we thinking here? If he's specially defensive, we'll do around 39 to 47 with body press. Knockoff should have done more than that. I think he's physically defensive. So that's kind of good news for us in a way, because we do have our Dragalge. I think we can go hard into that Dragalge, by the way, now. How much is Dragalge going to do to this thing? How much is Dragalge going to do this? Focus Blast, if it's specially defensive, will do a shit ton anyway, so we'll go hard into Dragalge here. I imagine a Toxic's going to come out again, or Rocks, one or the other, which is fine if that's the case. But we managed to escape Toxic right now, which is super nice. And he's going to go for a body press. That's okay with me. So we're going to take, yeah, solid chunk from that, pretty decent chunk. And okay, what does he have? He has, I don't think anything here really wants to come in and take a hit, but we're going to go for the Focus Blast anyways, see what happens. Ideally wear down the Registeel a bit, but he's going to switch out. Is it going to be the Galarian Slowking that comes in? That is the Galarian Slowking. I remember from the last time around, which is fine. We have answers to this for sure. So we're going to go for the Focus Blast. We do connect. Nice. It's going to be 4 times resisted, so it's going to do pitiful damage. Yeah, look at that. It ate it. All right. Let's just flip turn out and get a bit more chip off. See what he wants to do. Again, I'm pretty sure this is a Assault Vest, especially based on that damage. So we're going to flip turn, and we're going to be able to go hard into something like Tyranitar here. He could definitely go for a Drain Punch, that's a possibility. Zapdos is also pretty decent. Huh. We could go into Universal here. Fire off a Shadow Ball against it, because I expect him to switch out. But, yeah, no, let's do that. Let's go into Universal here. Again, his usefulness isn't as high because the Mienshao didn't show up. So that makes a bit more sense here. Scald. Okay, I'm okay with that. If I get burnt, I'd rather that than Toxic for sure, as we do get burnt. So I'm okay with that burnt there. And it looks like that's his way of touching the Tyranitar, which I'm okay with. Actually, I'm not okay with that burn, because that's the body, that's the way to hit body press, damn it. That lowers body press's effectiveness. That's not good. Let's go for the, does it affect body press? I believe it does. Cofagrigus. Body press against a burn body press. Yeah, it affects body press. That sucks. We're gonna go for knockoff here. Try and get rid of an item. See what happens. Does switch out. Is it gonna be in the Hydreigon? It is going to be in Timmy. What is that? Okay, we get rid of boots here. I'll take that. Nice. Heavy duty boots are gone. I will definitely take that. This thing could definitely just go for like a Shadow Ball here, or a Nasty Plot here. I can take whatever hit. I can go into Zapdos here, so I'm actually going to go into Zapdos, and we're going to see what happens. And I think that's my play. We're going to find out. Does he go for Taunt? Does he go for Hurricane? A knockoff of his own? What's it going to be? Maybe he goes for a U-turn here. I would actually... Toxic. Good play. Good play. That's fine though. Zapdos does have access to Roost, and we're not going to be switching it in. Like, we're going to be kind of pivoting around with it a lot this game, so I'm okay with that. And I honestly expect the Slowking to come in, so I'm going to go for a U-turn here. I don't think he wants to take a Hurricane with his Nidoking, so a U-turn is going to be very free, as it is Mora that comes in, which I'm definitely okay with. Alright, so U-turn's going to come out. He doesn't really have an answer to my Hydreigon. No, my Hydreigon, what am I saying? My Tyranitar. So we can go hard into T-Tar here. He's not going to appreciate, like, nothing's going to appreciate this. He has one resist to Dark, and that's the Hydreigon. And we hit that for super effective damage with low kick. We also want to make sure we get up our, trying to think of the name. We want to make sure we get up our rocks here as well. But the question is, do I go for a low kick? What would he go into? I don't think he goes to Slowbro. I don't think he goes into Torn. I think we can go for a low kick pretty freely here, expecting to want to switch out to preserve the HP on this. So we're going to go for the low kick. We're going to go for the low kick here. He does switch out. Does he go into Lin? That is Lin. Beautiful. So we're managed to get out the low kick on this, which is nice. Obviously, it is not the greatest thing in the world, but oh, actually, that's a lot of damage there. That's a lot of damage. Not enough, though. Not enough. Let's go back into Kelpo here. We're going to take the expected body press. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's a lot more damage than I expected, to be honest. So that'll work. But we're going to switch out. He doesn't know our item. What's his move here? Bulk up or body press, I imagine? Yeah, body press. Okay. So we're going to take the Sandstorm chip here. Again, we got a free flip turn. If he stays in, he stays in. I don't think he goes for body press again. Yeah, he stays in, that's fine. If he goes, we crit him there, that did nothing. On the off chance he goes for body press, I'm going to go hard into Zapdos, I believe. Right? Is that what we want to do? Could go into Universal here. Also go into Universal. We're going to do that. We won't take chip from... Okay, he goes for rest instead. That's unfortunate. Yeah, what am I saying? This is VEPSIS. Of course he has rest. This is going to be like Resto with Sleep Talk, positive about that, Body Press, and Toxic. So the fact that this is burnt means he actually can't beat it 1v1 if he is running Rest, or Sleep Talk, excuse me. So that's nice. We'll take advantage of that. I can just go for a very free Shadow Ball here, I believe, right? What would he come in? What would he go into? I think he might go into Hydreigon here, or the Tornadus. I don't think he stays in, which means I feel pretty good about switching out into something else. We're not great on time here compared to VEPSIS. Probably my best idea to stall time here. Let's go for Shadow Ball, see what happens. We're gonna see what's gonna go on. He's gonna switch out. Is it Hydra? Timmy is the Tornadus, so that's okay. It's not the end of the world. We got rid of the boots. And we can fire off a nice Shadow Ball against it, doing some solid damage. Again, I kind of want to go for a switch out into Zapdos here. We can really weaken it with a... If we get Static off on, that'd be amazing. Yeah, I think what I want to do is just go for another Shadow Ball here, to be honest. So we'll do that. Hydreigon's going to be a problem, but as long as we have our... Oh, he just switches out, okay. Bolin. Okay, we catch the Nidoking with the Shadow Ball. I'll take it. I'll take it. That should do about 40%. That's solid damage there. It's about 35 actually there. Do I go for a knockoff here? He probably goes for rocks, to be honest. If I go for knockoff, I get rid of the... We 3-hit kill him here. It's like close, but I'm pretty sure we 3-hit kill him. Let's see. Is there anything I want to switch into to take this hit potentially? Not really. Not really. Let's go for another Shadow Ball here. We'll see what he wants to do. We can weaken this thing. That is the big thing. We want to weaken everything to the point where it's in range of Excadrill. This goes for Earth Power. 104. Damn it. Kind of thought we'd take that. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. We do have our Excadrill. We do have MattOshea as well. And that's a very free switch in. Super free. Losing Kofag is so big there. That's really big. That's bad on my part. It's not great. Let's go for a U-turn. He's going to go into Slowbro here, I imagine. Unless he makes a prediction that I'm going to go for a U-turn and he's going to stay in. He switches out. Slowbro. Sean, that is the Slowbro. So we managed to get off some big damage against the Slowbro here. As it's probably going to be Rocky Helmet, and he's going to notice right away that we're pads. That's some good damage. That's some good damage. And we can go into Zapdos. That Registeel going to be a problem. The fact that we got... damn. The fact that we're toxic on the Tweety Bird too. This is going to be a long game, I feel. It's going to be a long game. Okay. Okay. We got free discharge here, so I'm going to go for that because we can always go for the Hurricane on the Nidoking. And we can potentially paralyze the Galarian Slowking as well. So Mora comes in. Do we get the paralysis? We'll see. 30%. No. No paralysis. That's okay. What are we going to go into here? Losing out on... that's unfortunate. Okay, we're just going to U-turn out again. Not to let the Toxic rack up too much. That Registeel was annoying as hell. He could really go for Scald here on the Reptar. I think he might expect me to go into Kelpo, but Kelpo doesn't do much. I think I just have to go into Reptar here. There's really not much that I can do in the situation. We're kind of our hands are tied because we lost our Cofagrigus, but it is what it is. Does he go for Scald here? He does go for Scald. Does he get the 30% chance? No burn. Beautiful, no burn. Okay. Let's go for the rocks here. We'll get them up, weaken Torn, weaken everything on entry. Take advantage of that. Yeah. Getting up hazards are going to be very nice for us. Because if we can weaken the Slowbro, Slowbro is the biggest hurdle right now. Right? Slowbro is a big hurdle for us. Yeah, in comes Lynn. So we get up our rocks. Kind of want to go for low kick here, but not the best idea for sure. He can just go for a body press against me, and that's going to hurt. But he's got to roll it. It's 1 and 3. I'm going to go for the low kick here. I'm going to play the game, take the risk. It's good damage. Sleep talk, right? Go for the sleep talk. Yep, there it is. Do we get fucked over? Yeah, he got the 1 and 3 chance. Oh, that's so unfortunate. He gets the 1 and 3 there. I really didn't have any other options. I didn't want to go into Kelpo there. It wasn't my best play. To be honest, I didn't feel like it was at all. Man, losing my Cofagrigus put me in such a bind. I should not have sacked that off. Let's go for Swords Dance here. Try and get to +2. We still have a good few turns of sand as we do get to +2, which is nice. Slowbro's gonna come in. Yeah, Slowbro comes in. This should be 2 a KO'd. Okay, so we know it's boot Slowbro. So he doesn't know that we're pads. Okay, so we have Excadrill at +2 against Slowbro. We know it's defensive. It's gotta be fully physically defensive. 58 to 69. How many turns of sand do I have? 4. Let's go for Earthquake. Earthquake comes out. Solid damage there. Body Press. We do have our Chople. We do have our Chople. Beautiful. We have the Chople. Okay. Part of me thinks he's going to switch out to preserve this, and he has an immunity. So I can just go for a free Rock Blast, I believe, because that would do... Actually, no. Iron Head would put it in, would be enough to KO here. So I can go for the Iron Head. Let's go for the Iron Head. 23 to 27 is what Iron Head does. That's definitely in range. So this is good. This is good. And the Torn probably has like U-turn, knockoff, maybe superpower. But he switches out. Does he go to Hydra here? Lin. This instead? Why this? Why this? That's fine. How many turns left? 2? We're gonna have 1 turn left after this. I wish I had Rapid Spin now, I'll be honest. Let's go for the Iron Head. We want to get another turn off of damage against something, so Iron Head it is. So he's gonna switch out again. Timmy. So that's going to be this. It's gonna take rocks, and it's gonna take a +2 Iron Head. Is that enough? It is enough. So down goes the Torn. The only thing that outspeeds us now is the Hydreigon. That's it. That's it. Pretty sure. Lin again. And now we go for another Iron Head. Right? I don't think he wants his Hydreigon taking an attack here. I don't think he wants it to. Let me do a quick calc to see if his Nidoking was Scarf. And I don't think it was, but we were at 104 and Earth Power KO'd us. He couldn't, no, he has been Life Orb. Iron Head is pretty free. If he goes into the Slowbro, it does less. +2 against 16 seconds. We have time. It's about the same. It's about the same. We're gonna go for the Iron Head here. After rocks and the Iron Head, it should be about the same. And anyways, we get the KO on this 2, which is nice. So it's 2 kills for Drill. That's 2 kills for Excadrill. And the Sandstorm goes away. So what we have left right now is our Kelpo, we have a max HP Urshifu, and we have our Zapdos. We kind of need, we're not in a good position here. We are not in a good position here. We're not in a good position here. I need to keep this around. He goes for a dark move, a fire move, something like that. Let's go into Urshifu here. Let's go into Urshifu. I don't think he goes for Draco. I think he goes for maybe Earthquake, or he's a physical set, or he goes for Earth Power. Yeah, so Earth Power it is. That's not too bad. Could be Scarf. We can go for a U-turn here. Again, very free. He will outspeed us unless we are scarfed, which he may think we are. So he may be deciding, is he scarfed, is he not? That Excadrill really got us in there at a good position and allowed us to kind of bring this game back to kind of even. He still definitely has the advantage, don't get me wrong. But once this Hydreigon goes down, we can just win with Drill. We gotta get rid of the Hydra. Switches out. Beautiful. Beautiful. We can fake the Scarf still. Mora comes out. Interesting. Mora. Okay. That's good damage. That's good damage. Okay. Slowking. No, it's Slowking Galarian. And we're pretty sure it's Assault Vest. I'm gonna say max HP. At neutral. Ironhead is 41 to 49. We just gotta go into Drill here. We just go into Drill here. We can click the Earthquake. Ironhead won't KO. Scald will KO me back. It's honestly, do I think he goes into Hydra here? That is the question. And he might, to be honest. Okay, if I go for Ironhead here and he attacks me and KOs me, I still have Zapdos, and I still have my Urshifu, and the Slowbro is low. So U-turn should be able to just chip it down to the point where that and Rocks will cover Regenerator. Let's go for Earthquake, Earthquake, Earthquake. Stay in. Damn it. Damn it. Oh man. That would have been so big to get that play. It's a 50-50 there. That's just a 50-50, and you can't win them all. And we're going to go for another 50-50 here and go for Ironhead, expecting a Dragon Pulse here, or a U-turn. Dark Pulse. Do we take it? Yes, we eat it. And we don't get flinched. Nice. We'll take that. We'll switch out. We're going to go into Kelpo here. We don't need Kelpo the rest of the game. All we needed was to get damage off on this. All we needed was to get damage off. That's great. Come on, Kelpo. So we're at 91. Another Dark Pulse. 48. It's 43 points of health. Hydreigon. Pretty sure it's Scarfed. Level 50 against Dragalge. Dark Pulse. That is possibly Scarfed. And we just go for the flip turn. Because he's going to switch out. Yeah, he switches out. Nice. Mora comes in. Basically at full again. Basically at full. And I'm going to go into Drill again. I'm going to click Earthquake one more time. Where's Excadrill? Or does MattOshea come in? I don't think it's going to. MattOshea's going to do a ton of damage. We should double check that. Slowking, Galarian Slowking. No, not enough. 57 to 68. Into top we go. We don't have enough sacks. We don't have enough sacks, but Earthquake it up again. We gotta just go for it. Because it's another 50-50. It's another 50-50. Does he switch out? Does he stay in? There's been a lot in this game. A lot of 50-50s. If you got Sleep Talk... Okay, good. I was like, my hands were in the air. I was like, what? Why? But he sacked off this instead. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Again, we're going to find out what he's going to go for with his Hydreigon. Again, pretty confident I do not need Kelpo here. He should be able to take one more hit of rocks, but we're going to sack off Kelpo. He probably goes for a Dragon Pulse or a Draco. Dark Pulse again. So we'll take this hit. And that's fine. And we'll just flip turn on the off chance he switches out. On the off chance he switches out, but no, he stays in. So there we go. So we can go back to Rapid Strike or Shifu. And I'm pretty sure, again, he's Choice Scarfed. Yep, pretty sure he's Choice Scarfed. So we'll be able to go for a very free U-turn. Again, I don't know how much. He was very low. The Slowbro was low. How much does Slowbro take? Because I don't want to reveal that I'm not Scarfed. $17.20, it's not enough. We have to go for U-turn. We gotta go for U-turn. We just gotta go for it. He switches out. Yep, this is the play that's gonna keep happening. He thinks we're Scarfed. We cannot reveal that we are not Scarfed. It is not. If we reveal that we're not Scarfed, it's and his boots. I forgot his boots. Oh, that's such good damage. Is that a crit? That's not even a crit. That's such good damage. I don't know if he's in range. I don't know if he's in range of drill here. He's definitely not in range of drill. We gotta go Tweety. It's gonna come down to the wire. Like, I think he's playing as if he doesn't have... Like, I don't think he has Dragon Pulse, to be honest. Okay, if we go Zapdos against Slowbro, U-turn is 15 to 18 if he's max defense, max HP. We go for the U-turn. We just go for it. We keep wearing down his team. We just keep doing it. We keep doing it. We keep wearing down his team. That's all we gotta do. Come on. He stayed in. Drop. Yes. Oh, this thing went down. Amazing. That is amazing. Okay, Toph or MattOshea here. This is a tough decision. If I go... What do I go into here? Because Toph forces him to go into Hydreigon. It forces that. Just let's take a look. Hydreigon, again, pretty sure it's Choice Scarfed. Come on, Choice Scarf. Dragon Pulse against Zapdos. It's level 50. It is half, so we go into Toph here. Oh, I think I messed that up. I didn't want to do that. I did not want to go into Toph. Shit, I messed that up. I should have gone to her Shifu. Because, yeah, I should have gone to her Shifu. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh my god, I'm about to lose the time. Thinking. I Ironhead here. I Ironhead. I think with our Shifu we have enough, and with Zapdos we have enough. If it's just the Slowking left. So he's going to KO us here with that. We go hard into our Shifu. Hard into our Shifu. Thought I had more time. Thought I had more time. Okay, here we go for Surging Strikes. Yeah, so Dark Pulse. Thank God we didn't flinch. Thank God we didn't flinch. Okay, it's almost done. We just gotta make sure we get a couple hits off and we're good. Couple hits off and we're good. Just gonna fire off a Surging Strikes right away. Surging Strikes right away. Come on, baby. There'll be like less than 10 seconds left. It's at full HP. Shit. 5 seconds. Wow. 4 seconds. That's all we got. Against Slowking. G. That's a lot of damage. It's not enough. We lost this game. We lost this game. I choked it by going into extra drill. I choked by going to extra drill. Come on. We gotta land a hurricane. I don't know if discharge is in range. I don't think it is, but hurricane it is. 1 second on the clock. We connect. Is it enough? Oh! Oh my god. No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. Do we lose the time? Hurricane? Oh, fuck me. God damn it, man. Oh, come on. No way. No way. Come on. No way. No way. Yo. I don't think I didn't have time to play another move. I took too much time during the game. That's on me. But come on. We still. Damn it, man. He lived on 1 HP. He lived on 1. And he dodged a hurricane. Come on. What an ending. Damn it. Okay, well, I need some water. What the hell? We lost to a hurricane miss. There, that's basically it. He got the 1 in 3 chance to land body press with his Registeel. That is so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. It came down to a 70% chance, and even then, I'm pretty sure that might have been a roll. If I had 1 more second on the clock, I could have gone down and clicked attack. I clicked discharge. Did not have the time. Anyways, GG to VEPSIS. Make sure to go and check him out. His links are in the description. That sucks. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video. Comment your thoughts on the battle down below. Of course, crazy final few turns there. Misplays on my part, but at the same time, just really unfortunate that we lost to timer. Just gotta manage that better. Still getting the swing of things, but yeah. Again, comment your thoughts down below. Like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel as well. And I will see you guys all next time.